Okay, so this is take two of this video because I filmed the whole thing and I was by my window and it's open and I didn't realize how loud the construction was. Annoying. And I swear they're always doing construction in this city, but like everything still looks the same. So hopefully I can like still hit all the points that I made in the last video, which anyway, I thought it was good. I don't want to go on a rant or anything or some tangents because I can't actually really edit this video since I switched back to an Android a couple weeks ago. Like, I don't know how to edit videos on anything except for iMovie because I've tried some like 2 or 3 different applications and it doesn't do like the whole being able to like slide into a different scene or anything. No, splitting up the videos. I'm just like, seriously? So if you know of anything, please tell me, like say it in a comment under this video or like send me an email because that would be great because yeah, I would love to like be able to properly edit my videos. Not that I really did them as much I barely edited the videos for these vlog topics, but still, I need to know these things. But so anyway, long rant. This topic is on soulpreneurship. Maybe you've heard it, maybe you haven't. Sounds like exactly what it is, which is entrepreneurship and your soul. So it's all about bridging that gap between who you are and what you do. Other than working on my soul projects, on my soul business, on Mellow Vibes, I work in software. Why do I look crooked? I work in software, and it's not like who I am at all. I don't want to say at all. I actually got into it from doing my soul business, from working on Mellow Vibes, like in the beginning, because I had to learn all this software stuff for my website and APIs and all this stuff, and then it was some of the things were kind of interesting, so I was just like, oh, I could do this. And so I started working at this software company, but it's not fun because it's like mostly it's medical software, so it's like, and then somehow I'm doing medical billing now, and I'm just like, really? And I don't want to get into a whole healthcare rant, but I can't stand anything that has to do with healthcare. It's just stupid and pointless, and yeah, okay. I won't go into all that, but the hoops you have to jump through to get something paid is so ridiculous. But anyway, but anyway, it's not really it's not who I am. Like this job, what I do, it's not who I am. So that's like why I always took issue with that question. Like when you meet somebody, they're like, so what do you do? And it's just like, how is that the first thing you ask somebody? I always thought it was weird and semi-rude, to be honest. I can probably count on like one hand how many times I ask somebody that because it's just a weird question to me. And it's like, most of the time super irrelevant to who they are as a person. Yeah, it usually has nothing, their job usually has nothing to do with who they are. That's not going to tell me anything. You tell me like, you're a cashier, like what does that have to do like with who you are? Maybe you like numbers. I was a cashier. I do love counting money. Like I love budgeting, I love money, but most of the times it's just like a job. But yeah, so really that question isn't going to tell me like what I really want to know about the person. It's pretty surface level, it's just a surface level question. So like I was a hostess, I was a cashier, like I said, I was a barista, I was a clinical counselor, I was a receptionist, I was a welfare caseworker, etc., etc., etc. Does that tell you anything important about me other than that I change jobs a lot? No, it doesn't. And yeah, I change jobs a lot because it doesn't have anything to do with like my passion or anything. Probably the closest thing would be like a barista. Like I did that like the longest. I did it for 4 years of college, and here's the construction again. I did it for 4 years of college, and I did it like after college at my friend's coffee shop. Like I love coffee. I love making espresso drinks. So yeah, but usually like none of those other jobs have anything to do with who I am. It doesn't tell you anything. It's like, why don't you ask somebody about like what they like to do instead, God willing, hopefully some of the time what they like to do will actually be what they do for a living. And again, that's what soulpreneurship is about. It's about bridging that gap. So what do I like to do? Like, I sing, I write poetry, I'm a songwriter. I love to travel. Um, I love to help people through things. I love to, I like to do a lot of things. So I like to design stuff. I like to draw sometimes. So that tells you a whole lot more, doesn't it? And those are the things I do. I'm a singer. I'm a poet. I'm a traveler. I'm like an inspirational coach. Now I'm a hypnotherapist. That tells you I think that tells you a lot. Even saying a hypnotherapist, it tells you more about like the things that I'm into, and that maybe I'm into like something alternative, whatever. So I usually would introduce myself like that, like, before, when people would ask that ridiculous questions, what do you do? I'd be like, I'm a singer, because I am a singer and I did get paid to sing. So luckily that was one of the things that was part of who I am as a whole, but also something that I did that could make me some, extra money. I don't want to say did in the past tense because it's been a while since like I booked a show. It's been like almost 2 years. July 9th, 2017, like the last show that I did and that I made money from. But because I'm juggling a lot of things. I'm juggling a lot of things in this, and doing this soul work, and so I will get back to music. But I am actually hosting an event, an open mic, and I will be singing. It's a free event though. Like I'll be hosting an open mic next weekend. It is now July 3rd, so yeah. So next weekend I'll be hosting that open mic. I don't know when I'll put this video up. Hopefully this weekend. But yeah, actually, there's a lot of things that I want to do this on my days off in this in my soul business and Mellow Vibes, and I love working on it. But I also need to rest and recover from this job that I have, and it's just like you have to be able to take that risk of spending more time in your soul work. Like, it's the holiday. Tomorrow's the holiday, but everyone else would go back to work on Friday. I'm not going back to work. Like I told my job like last year, I am not going to always work 5 days a week. A lot of times I'm going to take the Fridays off because I need to work on my soul business. Like, your purpose in life is not to work on someone else's purpose. My boss, this is like his dream. Like, he loves software. He loves like software engineering. That's awesome. But like my purpose in life isn't to work on his goals and his dreams. My purpose is to fulfill mine. That's the whole point of this thing. So